Hi, I'm Barbie. How can I help you today? Okay, so you're a new Barbie and you need help picking a career. Well, good thing you came to me because I will help you with that. And there's actually quite a number of available jobs just for you. Alright, so the available career opportunities as a Barbie are a teacher, a babysitter, a doctor, a dentist, a gymnast, a vet or groomer, a fashion model, a ballerina, or a princess. I myself am a fashion model, as you can probably tell. Yes, I know, I'm very pretty. This is just my side job. Okay, so what would you like to look into? We could look at several, and then I could explain the job to you, and then we can kind of see if you think it would be a good fit for you. So you're interested in maybe being a teacher? You will mostly be teaching younger children because here in Barbie Land, we really like to focus on younger children and babies and taking care of those particular individuals. People that are older just don't really matter in Barbie Land. Yeah. You have difficulty in math. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. We actually have a teacher, and she's famous for saying that math is hard and impossible for women to do. So, it doesn't matter, really. You can still be a teacher. After all, there's so many other kinds of teachers. There's like history teachers, but math teachers usually not ideal for women. You just need to be aware that it doesn't pay anything, so it's really not worth your while. So then we have the babysitting job, which is very similar. Also does not pay much and it's not really a career, but whatever. I'm not supposed to mention that. But the babysitting job could work if you really like little children and cribs. No, you don't want to do that? You don't want to have kids? Oh, that's not really fine in Barbie Land. You have to have kids, but, you know, it's irrelevant. So, that's fine. You don't have to be a babysitter. Maybe you like pets? You want to be a groomer or a vet? You don't like pets either. Okay, that is very interesting. Don't deal with that often in Barbie Land. Alright, so we've determined that you don't want to be a babysitter or a teacher because you don't like kids. So I'm guessing that you also don't want to be a doctor either. No, not really. Yeah, with the blood thing, we actually have pink blood in Barbie Land, so there's no real fear. You shouldn't fear pink. Pink is a good, happy color. That means love. You don't prefer a doctor? Because the doctors will pay more, so you might want to think about it. Yes. The uniform for both the teacher and the doctor, they're very similar because you will be forced to wear a skirt. A little skirt, like dress. Kind of like mine, but a little less tight, not much shorter. And then you will also have to wear heels at all times, no matter the fact that you have to stand up on your feet all day. It doesn't matter. You still have to wear heels. So that is one thing to consider about teaching and being a doctor, is that you're going to have to wear heels all day. You're going to have to look great all day with makeup on fully every day. So you might want to think about that, and if that's the career for you. Going away from that idea. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's hard to wear heels all day, but it's fun. You get a lot of free drinks. Yeah, okay. A dentist, perhaps? That way you can help us all with our teeth and keeping them clean, even though they're already perfect. So there would be no need to actually clean anyone's teeth except to put white paint on them to make them look whiter. Okay, not interested in that. You're a hard one, aren't you? Okay, that's fine. We'll just keep going. Next we have a gymnast. Yes, so you might be interested in that. That is a good to know because we were running out of careers. Yes, yes. So the thing about being a gymnast is that, first of all, you always have to be the best. You can't be second. You always have to win a medal. That's how it is here in Barbie Land. And second, you will have to get your feet flattened, which I hear is a grueling and really painful process. And then once your feet are flat, you can't wear heels ever, which is really a very a problem if you're like me and you're a model and that's kind of what you do, and you go out a lot, and then if you can't wear heels, what are you gonna do all day? Play sports? And it's gonna be a very sad day for you. So we really don't recommend that job because your feet, and you just don't want to do that. And then you have to wear sneakers all day, and that's just incredibly sad to think about. Yes. Another thing is, as a gymnast, you will have to maintain a 110-pound weight. Because in Barbie Land, we're all 110 pounds, and we can't have people weigh, reasonable or normal weight. We have to be below weight. So, yeah. So even as a gymnast, you will have to lose the weight, especially as a gymnast, because your scale is always going to be at 110, and if it's not, you will be removed from Barbie Land. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Next, we have fashion model, which I'm assuming you don't want to be a fashion. Yeah, you don't seem like the kind of girl who would be into that. Yes, yes. Not as pretty as me, of course. No. Then we have ballerina. That also requires quite a bit of looks, and your toes will always be pointed. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. But you will have very pretty dresses, and you do have to have talent. Obviously, you have to know how to dance. Not for you. I didn't think so either. You're a very hard one to please. Next, we have a princess. So there are 2 openings for that. 1995 Cinderella, and we have the 2004 Rapunzel. So each about 10 years apart. No, don't want to be a princess either. It's very fun. All you have to do is sit around the castle and do nothing all day, and you just prance around Barbie Land in your pretty little poofy outfit. No, not really into that either. I didn't think so. Yes, all of these careers and choices and options were developed by men. So, because of that, they're a bit restricting in what women can do. Even though they are careers, they're not quite careers. No lawyers or anything that would be, unfeminine. Yes. Softball. Certainly not that. That's completely unfeminine. That's like female version of baseball. Horrible idea. No, definitely not an option. Anyways, there's only a few opportunities as the careers fill up. The space is no longer available, so these are the only ones available right now. Are there any other options available? Well, there is one option, but it's kind of weird. It's like a marketer. So basically, you would wear clothes that are representatory of whatever you're marketing. And that way, you can wear sneakers, but you can also wear heels sometimes. Because the way our feet are, you'll just basically wear your sneakers on a tilt. Because that makes sense in Barbie Land. So yes, that is one possibility that you can do if you're not interested in any of the other amazing careers that we offer here. Yes. Marketing is for you then. Okay. right now, Coca-Cola is actually hiring a new Barbie to promote them, and you'll like them because they want you to wear sneakers. Yes. Okay, but throughout the years, you will continue to market multiple things, so it won't just be Coca-Cola, but that's what you'll be doing when I release you after today. Yes, yes. hmm And you will start after your vacation in Hawaii. In Barbie Land, we vacation so much, we hardly have time to work. You like that idea? Okay, that sounds wonderful. Alright, so now I'm gonna help you prepare for Barbie Land by giving you all of the accessories that are essential for all Barbies. Alright, the first thing I'm going to start with is, of course, heels. I know you won't be wearing these that often, though sometimes you will have to promote products in heels. But these are just so essential to any Barbie. In fact, Barbies pretty much should only wear heels. I don't even know why they came out with sneakers. So all heels must be completely high up, and also they all must be pointed. You'll see in Barbie Land that all of our shoes look very similar and are nearly identical, just different colors. Yes, and sometimes they do come in these fun shades like metallic, but you probably wouldn't like those because you're not into parties or any of that. No, no. And that's fine. You know, you could become like a homemaker, but that would be kind of boring. Yeah, like you would just sit at home all day for Ken to come home, but Ken's not gonna marry you, so like, what are you gonna do? It's just kind of weird. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, so that is one thing about them. You can't have rounded toes, all must be pointy and high. Not literally high. We don't do drugs in Barbie Land. No, every Barbie needs a good pair of heels. Or 15,000 pairs of heels. You might go to a particular place for a party more than once. You might go to a bar, for example, more than once, and then you don't want the bartender to see you wearing the same pair of shoes more than once, do you? No, you don't. You definitely don't want that. And certainly, could you imagine Ken seeing you in the same pair of shoes more than once? He'll never want to date you again. The next shoe we have is a tennis shoe. I'm sure you will be very happy to hear about this because you seem to really like sneakers in particular, but we call them tennis shoes. Anyways, you'll see they're very similar to the high heels in that all of our tennis shoes look identical. Yes, they all look very identical and they're very cheaply made. Yes, kind of a hard bendy plastic, and this one has a velvet sheen because it's a special edition shoe. So this is the kind of shoe that you will have to wear, and of course it is pink because all Barbies wear pink. I mean, I don't understand how anyone could wear something that isn't pink. It's just awful. Oh my god. One time a Barbie was seen wearing a blue shoe. It was terrible. She ordered it on the black market from Fashion Nova. I know, it was terrible. And so she was banned from Barbie Land because who wears blue? That's a male's color. It doesn't make any sense. And she should have known that. She was a babysitter. Yes, she was a babysitter. And she should have known that because the blanket for the girl is pink and the boy is blue. And she didn't know that. A real idiot, if you ask me. Thank God my kids never were taken care of by her. I don't even have kids, actually, now that I think about it, because I'm Barbie and I can never have children. So the next thing, accessory-wise, is actually going to be your makeup and your rings and earrings. Yes, so first for the earrings, as you can see, mine are really long and dainty. We do have posts, but we don't recommend them because they're not very pretty in the way that dangly earrings are. And these ones say love because we're all supposed to love each other in Barbie Land. No crime, no hate, just all love. you're gonna go with wood posts. So like, they're just very plain. Yeah, they're just colored, and then unless you're Cinderella, but you're not, so that wouldn't apply. She gets diamonds. Yes. All right, well, we can go with the posts, but it's very strange. Although you may get special accessories to go with whatever product you'll be marketing, like red posts or something. Something boring but fun, according to you. Okay, we're gonna go with the post then. And then we have rings. Now, normally we just have plain stud rings. Not very fun, again, very much like the studs in your ears. But this one is a Barbie ring. I know. I got it when I took a vacation to the human world, and apparently they love Barbie and they make rings that say Barbie on it. I had to wear it today. So cute. Anyway, so yeah, so you can't really get this one. You only have the plain options. So there's really no options then. Okay, moving on. Alright, so the next accessory we will be discussing is going to be our purse. Yes, we all have to have a Barbie purses now. Our purses, because we're in Barbie land, they're not really filled with things, so they don't have to be that big. They're mostly just decorative. You know, put a lipstick in there, maybe an eyeshadow or two, some makeup brushes, but nothing that you would need in an emergency, because we don't have those. So yeah. So this is my purse. Yes, it's very pretty. It matches my shoes. That's very important. You want your purse to match your shoes, which is why you have to have a whole dream closet ready anytime. So this is the purse again. Very, very gorgeous. And it's glittery. Yes, it is. It's very glittery and pretty. And you can wear it like this because you're Barbie. Or you can put it on your shoulder like a human. But that would be weird. You want to walk around like this. And then, oh, what's in here? It's a hairbrush. So everybody will be receiving a hairbrush. Mine, of course, is pink to match my outfit, but yours will match whatever outfits you happen to have. So because you will be marketing Coca-Cola, yours will probably be red. Yes, and this is your little Barbie brush. Yes, it's small because it's for our little Barbie hands. Yes, and it says Barbie. They all say Barbie because we're all Barbies, so they all say the same thing. So don't lose it because you'll never know which one is yours. And yes, we must all comb our hair every day, all the time. That is why your hairbrush is essential, because if you don't brush your hair every 5 minutes, it could get tangled. And because our hair is plastic, that's really likely. So you definitely want to make sure that you brush your hair all the time. So I will make sure that you have a good hairbrush because your hair seems extra tingly. Okay. Another thing that we like to put in our purse is phones. Now, these didn't exist back in the day, but now everything is modernized, and we have these things that are cell phones, so you can call somebody without being in your house. Yeah. So, what that means is that you have to make it pretty, and because they're not pretty, because they're made in the human world, we make them pretty by adding phone cases to them. Yes, so this one is a really pretty heart design, super pretty, and definitely looks Barbie-licious. So you might have to get a Coke one, because remember, you're marketing Coke, so everything you wear has to be about Coke. You can't do anything unrelated until you get a new job, which may take several years. 10, 20, something like that. So you'll be stuck at Coke forever. So yes, and it will also be required, I don't have it to show you here, but it will also be required that your laptop be pink as well. Because, again, there is no other color for Barbie other than pink. Okay, good. I'm glad we understand that now, because you were worrying me there for a while. Alright, so another thing is your makeup. As you can see, I always wear pink eyeshadows. So because of that, we give everybody a beauty Bible. Yes, we give all the Barbies a Bible. But what it is, it's not really a Bible. We're not religious in Barbie Land, no. No, it is a pink book of shadows. Yes, so it looks like a book, of course, but in Barbie Land, we don't read, because only people that are smart read, and we're not very smart in Barbie Land, so we don't read books. But what we do with them is use them as accessories, or put eyeshadow in them, so we could do our makeup all the time. And you'll see here that we have a ton of different shades and a ton of different options for you, ranging from red, which I assume you'll be using a lot of because you are going to be marketing for Coca-Cola, or alternatively, we have purple as well. Yes, and of course pink. We have shimmers and mattes and all kinds of colors, so you'll never run out. In fact, there are... Do you know how to count? Yeah, I kind of do, but I can only count a few numbers. And I know there's something called multiplication, but I don't know how to do that. So I don't know how to find out how many shadows there's in this. Yeah, so there's 3 up top, and then there's 2 sets of 3 on bottom. So that's 6. So 3 times 6. $18. Wow, you might just be too smart for Barbie Land. Thanks for telling me. Now I know it's 18 eyeshadows that every Barbie receives. Yeah, and don't worry, this won't be all your makeup, but this will help you start. And you have a mirror, so that way you can look at yourself all the time. Yeah, of course. You don't want to look at anything else other than that. Then I'm also going to assist. I have some lipsticks as well. Now you can have any shade of pink on your lips that you want. Really anything is ideal for you. But I want to show you the perfect Barbie pinks, okay? So I am wearing dollhouse pink because, I mean, hello. You have a dream house, right? Well, you will have a dream house. So, of course, you need to wear dollhouse pink. It's by a brand called Wet n Wild. I think it's a place that people go to like, swim and, you know, have fun. Because that's all we do in Barbie Land. Yeah. Anyways, and it's this beautiful, beautiful Barbie pink. Just an ideal color. You could see it just matches my whole vibe. And this is the most ideal color for, you know, if you want to look like a Barbie doll. Yeah. And then we have a liner. This is by a brand called... Can you read that for me? It doesn't seem like the letters go together, so we're just gonna forget about that. And we're just gonna say that it's a pink, and I think it's in Pinky and Rose. There are 2 names on it. I don't know why. Yeah, in Barbie Land we speak English, so I don't know what the other name is. Although I do know Rose is a kind of wine. I like that. I drink it all the time because it's pink. Yeah, I'm not sure what rosé has to do with this, but whatever. Maybe it's flavored like rosé. Anyway, that's okay. Also, it's made in Germany, and I'm not sure where that is or what that is. I think it's a part of the human world. Yeah, I think it's near wetland, like we talked about earlier. Okay. I don't know. I'm a little confused by that. But anyways, it's a beautiful, beautiful dark pink liner that is just ideal because, we want our makeup to look good without it being overdone and overly sexual. We don't want our lips to look too big or our eyes to just be glitter everywhere because you would look like a Bratz doll, and those are banned from Barbie Land, so we don't want to look like a Bratz doll, okay? Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay, good. So again, you could pick any shade of pink you want, but it cannot be completely red, and it definitely can't be any kind of other shade like blue or purple or yellow or I don't know, any of those other weird shades that humans like to put on their lips. We're not genies. We don't walk around with blue lips. I don't know what the obsession with blue is. It's just weird. Okay, good. Very happy about that. Alright, so the next thing that we need to discuss that every Barbie gets is the How to Lose Weight Handbook for Barbies. Now, this is not like the Human Yellow Book. It's not filled with phone numbers. Instead, it's about how to lose weight because that is very important. Because in Barbie Land, you must always be 110 pounds. Okay? Yes. So, we give advice. And that advice is, because we're plastic, we don't need to eat. So I will give you a copy of this book. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be reviewing is the kinds of cars that you're going to drive, as well as the house that you would like to live in. Okay? Alright, so there are two options for the car, and you can see them right here, okay? A picture of what they're gonna look like. So the first thing we have is the Volkswagen Beetle. Now this comes in many different colors, including pink, but it also comes in silver for boring people like you. Yes, I figured you would love the silver. It's really just such an ugly color. Yes, especially because it's more of a gray than a silver, but we call it that to make it sound fancy. And also because the manufacturer, Volkswagen, they force us to call it silver. It's part of this marketing scheme with Mattel and Volkswagen. So I don't really understand. Again, I'm not in marketing, but I do know that we do have to do that. So unfortunately, I have to say it's silver. Okay, and then we also have an option, but I'm sure you won't like it. It only comes in pink, and it is a Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be into it. It's very pretty, though. Perfect for the beach. Yes, so, there are pink Cadillacs. Yes, I drive a pink Cadillac myself, but the only thing is, only the really special Barbies that have a lot of makeup and have done makeup for many years, they are the only Barbies that are allowed to get the pink Cadillac. So that is not available, nor is it available in any color other than pink, because that would be completely stupid. Okay, you're gonna go with the silver, ugly gray Volkswagen. Alright, so I will let Ken know, who runs the car shop, and I will tell him to have a Volkswagen ready for you. We never sell the silver cars, so don't worry, there's plenty on the lot. And next we have the Barbie house. So you can either have a dream house, which is always pink and has an elevator, or you could be one of those weird Barbies and you could just get a plain house that kind of looks like a human house, has very boring muted colors. Nobody wants to come over and party with you because, I mean, hello, who's gonna have a party in a house that looks like a human house? It's boring. Nobody wants that. People want DJs, they want a pool, they want to have fun. They do not want a plain house. But anyway, that is an option if you're a boring person and you would like a plain house instead of a Barbie dream house with a Barbie dream kitchen and a Barbie dream closet. You're gonna go with the boring human house. Of course you are. Well, at least it'll be cheaper than the dream house. What can I tell you? Alright, so the next thing we're going to be discussing is kind of a mode of transportation, but not anymore. So it's kind of just an extra thing that we like to add to the Barbie world. So, would you prefer a horse or a unicorn? Unicorns are much prettier aesthetically. No insults to horses. It doesn't matter if you don't really want to do anything with the horses or the unicorns, or you don't like them. What's important is that you have them. Every Barbie has one. You'd prefer a smaller animal. Okay, well, that's not really an option, so you are going to have to pick the unicorn or the horse. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to take care of horses or if you don't like them. You have to have one. Or you could have a unicorn, and then the fairy will take care of it. Okay, so you're opting for neither, in which case I don't know what to do. So I will have to ask Mattel because they tell me what to do. So I don't know what to do now. So I'm going to go and I'm going to ask Mattel. And they're going to tell me what to do, and I'll get back to you. Okay. And then the very last thing that you're going to need in Barbie Land is you're going to need a boyfriend. Yes, all girls have boyfriends. We don't want anybody to be single ever in life. That would be very bad. Not that you should ever get married as a Barbie doll, but you definitely don't want to walk around single. So we need to get you a Ken doll. And there are so many Ken dolls. They all look the same, but they're different. So you could be with 1962 Ken doll, or you could be with, 2012 Ken doll. It really depends. Yeah, but they all look the same and they don't age. So basically, you're very lucky to have one if you find one that is compatible with you. Which will be hard because you don't party. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna go in and we're gonna see what Ken doll is available, okay? So I'm looking here, and one of the Ken dolls that hasn't had a partner yet, because no one wants him, is he's very attractive, but he likes books and he knows things, and he just doesn't really fit in here, but we're letting him be here because he got in trouble in Human Land for like stealing things from the FBI or something. I don't know. So that's why we've kind of let him be here, but he really shouldn't be here because he likes to read. Who wants to read? Why not just do makeup all day? I mean, I get it, he's a guy, but like, go swimming. Become a lifeguard. I mean, hello. Who doesn't want to do that? You can look at hot Barbies all day. I know, he's very boring. You think you might like him. Of course you do. I figured you, yeah. Okay, but just know if you're ever seen reading a book that isn't, of course, a pretend book, that's just eyeshadows, we will have to ban you from Barbie Land. Okay. Just keep it in mind. Alright, so now that I've reviewed with you everything, do you have any questions? Don't actually ask any questions. We're not smart enough to ask questions, so I definitely don't want you to ask them, and I'm definitely not smart enough to answer them, so just generally don't ask me, because the main people in charge are Mattel, and they make us, so they control everything, so I really can't help you with anything other than telling you that they make a decision. Yeah, so, and I don't know most about anything else except modeling and myself and how I look. And clothes. I know about that, and shopping and things like that, but I don't know about, any of the things that, the fancy Mattel people know, so, yeah. So, basically, I'm stupid. But that's a good thing in Barbie Land. So now we're all done. I'm so happy about that because you were really bringing my vibes down. Like, you just give me a bad vibe. It's not like you're a bad person. It's just that you seem so boring and dull, and I'm so pink and bright and fun, and I really want to go to a party right now. I can't wait to go to another party, so I just really don't want to be sitting here any longer with you. So we're gonna go on our way to Ken's house, and I will introduce you to your new Ken doll, even though he'll probably be in the corner reading a book because he's boring. Yeah, so let's get ready and go. Alright, come on Barbie, let's go party.